How are you all? I hope you all are very good. Today we are back here with a new session of Science Class First, chapter number 2, that is the plant world. Okay, students, today we are going to learn about the greenish part or the greenish living creatures of our earth. And they are the plants. They are all around us, they are present almost everywhere on the earth. They make our surroundings green and beautiful. And along with that, they are very useful and essential for the survival of life on the earth. They support the life. Okay. Now, today in this session today, we are going to explore the what world of plants basically. Okay. And the topic which we are going to cover today is the types of plants and the parts of a plant. Right? See, first of all, you have to unscramble the following to write the names of trees. They have given you some trees, they have given you their names, but in the scrambled manner. You have to unscramble them and then you have to write their correct name. So if you see this picture, this is a mango tree. So what you are going to write over here? MANGO, mango. Okay. Then this is a neem tree. So NEEM, neem. And this is a banyan tree. So we will write over here BANYAN, banyan tree. Okay. Now, plants are an important part of nature. We see plants all around us. They are very useful for us. They provide us oxygen to breathe and fruits and vegetables to eat. Same thing which I told you, that they are very important part of nature. We can see almost everywhere. We can see the plants everywhere on the earth. They are very essential for us. Why? Because the very important thing, first of all, they provide to us is the oxygen gas, which is important for the purpose of breathing of the living beings. And then they provide you the various food items like fruits, vegetables, cereals, pulses. Okay, these are very important for the living being to eat, to grow, to be healthy. Now we have what types of plants. So plants are of different shapes and sizes. Okay, there are various shapes, there are various plants which differ in shape and sizes basically. See, there are some plants which are big and strong, and there are others also which are small and weak. So there are different types of plants. Now let us learn about them one by one. First of all, we have trees. So the tall and strong plants are called trees. The plants which are tall, which are strong, are known as trees. Okay. The trees have thick stems. Stem is this part. Okay. The part which is above the what? Soil, the ground. That is known as a stem part. Okay. It makes the plant or the tree to stand upright, to stand erect, the stem part. And the trees have this thick stem which are known as trunk. All the trees stems are known as trunk. These are the examples of trees like mango, neem, coconut, banyan. You can see they are very tall, they are very strong, they have many branches, they survive for many months, many years, several years even. Redwood trees. Okay, redwood trees are the type of trees which are found in California, USA. And they are the tallest trees of the world, whole world. Okay. Now, next type of tree which we have is shrubs. See, now there are some plants which are smaller than trees. They are small, they are bushy plants and known as shrubs. They also have stems which are hard but they are thin and also woody. Example, cotton, rose, jasmine, All these plants are called shrubs. You can see this is a cotton plant, rose plant, jasmine plant. All these are shrubs. Next, we are going to talk about herbs. What are herbs? Some plants are small and have soft stems. Now, there are some plants which are small and they have very soft stems. They are called what? Herbs. Herbs are usually small and weak. Okay? The type of plant known as herbs, they are small, they are weak. Okay? And the stems of herbs are very soft also. Example, basil, which is known as tulsi also. Then tomato, coriander. These are the examples of herbs only. You can see this is the Indian basil, tulsi, tomato, coriander. All these are what? Small plants. They have soft stems and known as herbs. Next, we have what? Climbers. Now, there are some plants which are very weak. Okay. And due to their weakness, they cannot stand straight on their own. Means they need a kind of support because of their weakness. To grow, to stand straight, they need a support of the wall, of the stick, or any other plant. Then, with these support only, they can stand and they can grow upwards. Such type of plants are called climbers. Example, money plant, pea and grapevine. This is the money plant, this is pea, this is grapevine. All these are climbers. They do need the support of any other thing to stand and to grow. Next, we have the other type of plant known as creepers. Okay, see, these are the plants which grow along the ground because they also are very, very weak. They cannot stand with the support of even another thing. They are this much weak and therefore they just crawl on the ground, they just grow and spread on the ground and they are called creepers. Creepers have very weak step, as I told you. Okay, they cannot stand straight even with the support. They are this much big that even with the support they cannot stand. Example, watermelon, pumpkin, gourd are the examples of creepers. Okay, now again an activity to do. You have to complete the letter to say where these grow. Okay, so if we talk about this, so these are creepers. So CREEPER, creeper. Secondly, what is this? This is herb. HERB, herb. This is climber. So we'll write over here CLIMBER, climber. This is tree, TREE, tree. And this is shrub, SHRUB, shrub. Okay. Now, next we have the topic that is water plants. So these are the different types of plants only about which we are learning. And now next type of plant which we have is water plants. You can easily recognize them with their name. As the name suggests, water plants. That means the plants which grow on water, in the water, sorry. They are known as water plants and also we can call them aquatic plants. See, plants grow in different places. As I told you, they grow in different places. Some grow on land and by some others grow in water also. But the plants that grow in water, they are called water plants. Example, lotus, water lily, duckweed, all these are examples of water plants. Okay, water plants are also known as aquatic plant. Okay, now next we have what? Desert plants. Again, the name suggests the plants which grow in the desert area. Desert area are the hot and sandy area where there is scarcity of water, there is very less rainfall. Okay, during the daytime it is very hot in the deserts and during the night time it is very cold. Such type of places are known as desert and the plants which grow in deserts are known as desert plants. See, Some plants grow in deserts also, and these are known as desert plants. Now, what are deserts? They are very dry, they are very sandy areas. Okay, and therefore the plants grow in desert need very less water because there is scarcity of water in the desert area. Therefore, the plants which grow in these deserts have to adapt themselves according to the conditions or the climatic conditions of the deserts. Most desert plants, very important, most of the desert plants contain thorns on them instead of leaves. Okay, in place of leaves, they have thorns among them. Example, cactus, date palm, all these are examples of desert plants. Now next we have what the main parts of a plant. So students, as we know that plants are the living creatures. Okay, they're the living beings, and being a living being, they have different body parts. Okay, every body part of a plant has a specific name, specific function to play. Okay, see, plants have different parts. Each part has a different function that help the plant to survive. As I told you can see the parts of a plant. This part of the plant which is under the ground is known as root. Then this part which is above the ground is known as stem. These are small buds. These are fruits. This green part is known as leaf. Okay. So let's learn about them one by one. Plants have leaves, flowers, fruits, stem, roots. All these are the parts of a plant. Function of leaf is to prepare food for the plant. As I told you, every part of the plant body has a specific function to play, and that function helps the plant to survive. So if we talk about leaf, the leaf helps the plant, or leaf is the part of the plant which prepares food for it. Therefore, leaf are known as the food factory or kitchen of the plant also. Okay. Secondly, if we talk about root, roots holds a plant to the soil. It helps in taking water and nutrients from the soil. The function of the root is to hold the plant tightly or firmly with the soil. Okay, it helps to absorb the water and nutrients from the soil, and then it transport to the upper part of the plant. Then we have stem. Stem carries water and food to all parts of the plant. Okay, see, after absorbing water and nutrients from the soil by the roots, roots transport it to the stem part, this part. And then the stem carries that food, water, nutrients to all the other parts of the plant. Along with that, the stem support branches, leaves, birds, flowers and fruits also. Means the other parts of the plant are supported by the stem only. Okay. See, trees keep our surroundings clean. Plant more trees to make our earth green and beautiful. We should plant more and more trees to make our earth green and beautiful. Next, we have what seed. What is seed? Seed has a baby plant inside it. Okay, seed is inside the fruit. Okay, fruits are developed through the flowers. Means the flower develops into fruits, and the fruits have seeds inside them. And the healthy seed has a baby plant inside it. Okay, when we sow the seed into the soil, and when the seed gets proper air, water, and sunshine, then the baby plant which is inside the seed grows and comes out of it. Okay, like this. See, very important, as I told you, leaves prepare food for the plant, and therefore these leaves are called kitchen of the plant. Okay. Now let us recall that what if we have discussed all the topics in this session today. First of all, the tall and the strong plants are called trees, right? Then small and bushy plants are called shrubs. Okay. Then the small plants, but the weak plants which have soft stems, they are known as herbs. Then there are some other plants also known as climbers which need the support to grow. Okay. And the last type of plant we have creepers which grow along the ground only. They cannot stand, or they do not grow upwards even with the support also. Just they grow along the ground, they spread on the ground, known as creepers. That's all for the chapter. It's completed. That was all about the different types of plants along with their features. And also, we have discussed the parts of a plant with their functions. I hope now you must have understood this chapter very carefully. And now, what you are going to do is you are going to save the trees and the plants around you, as these plants and trees makes our earth very beautiful. They support life on the earth, and it is essential to plant more and more trees to make the life ever greenish. Okay, so let's meet in the next session. Till then, keep learning and going well. Thanks to everyone.